Hi, everybody, and welcome. It's Vikki, Friedman, and Tanya Levy here from MeTreat Retreats and Vita Vibe events. And joining us today is the lovely Ros Ben Moshe. Ros is the founder of Laugh Life Wellbeing Programs, a leading provider of positivity, resilience, and wellbeing programs. She is also the author of the critically acclaimed book, Laughing at Cancer, How to Heal with Love, Laughter, and Mindfulness. It's a part memoir, part healing guide based on a series of journals written by Ros following a shock diagnosis with bowel cancer at the age of 42. Ros has a Master of Public Health. She's an adjunct lecturer at the School of Public Health and Psychology at La Trobe University. And she's written extensively in the media, including for the Canberra Times, the Huffington Post, and Wellbeing Magazine. And she's also been widely interviewed on national radio, including Radio National Life Matters and Dr. Norman Swan's Health Report. Ros is an ambassador for the Digital Cancer Aid app and a global laughter yoga ambassador. So please welcome Ros Ben Moshe.
Thank you so much. Yes. Bios are fun, aren't they?
They are fun, and it's very impressive bio.
Hold on a second, I'm not sure about that, but yes, we'll have to review.
So thank you so much, Ros. We're so excited to have you as part of our next MeTreat retreat, which is coming up from July 29th to the 1st of August. We're really excited because at the moment we've only got 3 rooms left, which is very exciting. But we're thrilled to have you on board as part of our little team that are going to be reaching out to women who need some time out and are really ready to elevate themselves. So we'd love to get to know you a little bit better. So why don't you tell us a little bit about your background and your journey into the present moment?
Sure. So I think I was in the corporate world and, like many people, had a burnout, really. Essentially wasn't really doing it for me, and developed chronic fatigue syndrome and started to really review my diet, because I sort of figured, okay, the essence of well-being is what we eat. And I was diagnosed with food allergies, and I began writing Food as Medicine. Thought I had it all sussed out, until probably a few years down the track, I was thinking there's probably a little bit more to this than just what we eat. And I decided to go back into postgrad studies into health promotion, and ended up doing a Master of Public Health. And during that time, a lot of the lecturers, they were speaking about, stress and anxiety being, the mental health, that's sort of what we have to deal with. And it was sort of a real negative interpretation of what true mental health is. And at the time, I actually just discovered, just by chance, a laughter yoga session, and I'd attended, and I'm thinking, well, that feels to me like the ultimate true mental health, because when you're laughing, everything else just dissipates. So that began my journey probably 15 or so years ago into the world of laughter, which has been lots of fun, challenging personally, because it's very easy preaching about all these things being the best medicine, the best this, that, and the other. But obviously the bowel cancer diagnosis put that to the test, and bringing me up to the present day, all being well, going to be facilitating a world first laughter, resilience and wellbeing program for professionals at La Trobe University. So it's fantastic to sort of journey with laughter, I suppose, through the COVID era and beyond.
Yes, I love laughter. I love laughing. It's a big part of what Tanya and I really, really try and bring to the work that we do. We have a lot of laughs together, and we try and bring laughter into our retreats for the women that we take away. And that's why we've included laughter workshop at the last retreat, and also invited you. And I'd love to hear a little bit more about, the importance of laughter and some of the science behind the benefits of laughter as well, so that people understand that it's not just something that we think can help us, but it is actually something that we know can help us feel so much better.
Absolutely. Before I address that, I'd just like to say it's brilliant that you're not leaving laughter to chance, because even though it's fantastic, you and Tanya, are big laughers, and I'm sure the ladies joining us on the retreat also will be, it's timetabling it and making sure that you actually get enough laughter in your day to reap those health benefits. And when we talk about health benefits, it's not just, the emotional, it's lovely sharing a laugh, that connection. There are some other physiological health benefits in terms of it helps decrease blood pressure. It lowers our stress. It floods our bodies with the feel-good, happy hormones, the endorphins, which helps counter cortisol and adrenaline. And mostly, which is pretty an obvious thing to say, you cannot laugh without breathing. And so the more you laugh, the more you breathe, the better your oxygen exchange. And oxygen exchange is really important in terms of healing and repair at a cellular level, but also in terms of our memory and just general brain functioning and body functioning. And it's something it's being explored more and more. There's been some research into laughter's effect being very similar to that of meditation. When you're laughing, both hemispheres of the brain are actually releasing gamma waves, and you're very much anchored into that present moment of joy. So many benefits, but you can't just sort of say, okay, I've laughed once today, ha ha ha, that's it. You actually need around 10 minutes of laughter in a day. Now, that doesn't mean 10 minutes all at once. That's heavy going, but sort of trickled through your day is really, what's going to overall, enhance your overall well-being.
I love that. I love that there's that science now to back it all up, because I think we all know, especially coming out of, whether we're in COVID or out of COVID, when you get together with people, whether it be face to face or online, you have a good belly laugh and you feel so much better. You feel lighter, you feel more positive, it just sort of melts away any of the troubles of what's going on in the world around us. I think we all know it just makes us feel so much better, but fantastic to hear all the facts behind it as well.
Absolutely.
So can you let us know, Ros, for the ladies who are going to be coming along on our MeTreat, or for some of those viewers who are watching to see whether they'd like to or not, can you tell us a little bit about the workshop, or what people might expect to experience if they come to your session?
Of course. So we're going to be working with simulated laughter exercises. So laughter yoga, it's what we call a non-humor based laughter therapy. What will naturally happen throughout the course of the retreat is lots of humor-based conversational laughter, which is awesome. What we're going to be doing is going to be demonstrating a way in which people can laugh when there's nothing necessarily funny going on in their lives. And that's often the time in which we need to laugh the most. So what happens is that when we choose to laugh and we choose to do these exercises, in no time at all anyway, the laughter becomes very real. People, your body cannot think, your body can only feel. So when it's feeling laughter, it's saying, hey, let's release those endorphins. Let's, release those feel good, happy hormones. And as I say, what starts off as something simulated in a group context in particular becomes very real in no time at all. The laughter exercises, some clapping and chanting, ho, ho, ha, 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 and importantly, deep breathing to assist that sort of oxygen exchange and replenish our lungs so we can laugh even more.
Sounds wonderful. I can't wait. And I love what you said about the scheduling in. I'm all about scheduling in self-care. It doesn't happen by accident. And I would suspect that people know that they need to laugh and that laughter is going to make them feel better. But this concept of actually having to schedule in laughter in your life, and a certain amount of it is probably a new concept to a lot of people. And I think something really to think about, and especially during these uncertain times. Now I need to go off and do my laughter, because if you don't schedule it in, we all know it just doesn't happen. And that's so true of so many wellbeing practices. You have to be committed, and you have to say, this is the time for this thing, and this is going to make me feel so much better. I'm interested in your opinion about how laughter brings people together. Do you think that laughing together brings people together? Does it create a sense of community? Do you think that there's differences between how people experience it online and in the group in person? I'd just be interested to hear your thoughts on that.
Absolutely. So certainly in the work that I've done, 100% laughter connects, laughter bonds in the least likely of places. So one of the projects I did was actually in a dialysis ward, and physically people are separated. It's a huge undertaking. 3 times a week for 5 hours, people hooked up to machines, and very little social contact, connection, or feel good sort of moments in those wards. Facilitating a laughter session, laughter yoga sessions twice a week over 4 weeks, it was unbelievable how people connected during the sessions, before the sessions, after the sessions. It doesn't matter what group I facilitate, whether it's, as I say, for dialysis, or whether it's, in the corporate world. Laughter connects because it's a very innate response. It's when we have our eye contact, laughter is just something very natural, and you feel, you just feel a closeness. There is a bond. It's like once you have shared a laugh with someone, it's like it's a level of intimacy. Mm-hmm. In terms of how we're experiencing laughter, during periods of lockdown or, COVID, where we're not necessarily face to face in real time with people, there is still, no doubt, there are incredible health benefits. Personally, though, I don't think that there is any substitute for actually being in a room, feeling the energy. It's like I can sort of grasp some of your energy, and share a laugh with you and Tanya, but it's very different. There's a whole layer of, I suppose, even like an unconscious sort of connection that happens when we are in person. But that doesn't mean to say that, online laughter clubs have gone through the roof. My goodness, they're like a total boom. We had World Laughter Day on the first Sunday in May. And, there are now 16,000 laughter clubs worldwide. And on this particular day, I just happened to tune into one of them. There were 500 people on this call. From all around the globe. It was so powerful. So, I can't compare that. If it would have been 500 people in one room, it would have been riotous, but there was still that magic, that connection.
And I think it's amazing from the laughter workshops I've been involved in. Part of the fun is when you're hearing somebody else giggling,
yes.
Like you were saying before, it's simulated in the beginning, and then after a while, when you start hearing other people laughing or making their laugh up, then that makes you giggle. And then when you start giggling, the person next to you or opposite you starts giggling, until you literally, last time I walked out with a sore tummy and sore cheeks, and you just feel absolutely fantastic. So we are so excited to have you around for the next MeTreat. As I said, it's going to be July 29th to August the 1st. We're super excited. 3 incredible nights. We only have got 3 more rooms left, so you need to hurry up. This retreat is all about really lifting your vibe, elevating yourself, investing time into yourself to make yourself feel better. And of course, it's that coming together. And we know, as Ros has told us, laughter does bring us together. And, you really form an amazing special bond with all these incredible women who come on the MeTreats. You can go onto our testimonials page and listen to what some of the other ladies have said. It's really an incredible event. And we've got so many amazing things and some delicious food in stalls. So we're really excited. Both Vikki and I can't wait to have you along. So thank you so much, Ros. It's been a delight to talk to you. And of course, my beautiful partner, Vikki Friedman. Thank you.
Thank you too. And thank you, Ros. We can't wait. Bring it on.
I can't wait either. I think we should just like bring it forward. Thanks so much.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
See ya.